Hello and welcome to Hands-on Kubernetes and Docker for Distributed Applications. My name is Gabriel Schenker and I am extremely pleased to be able to take you on a journey of distributed applications tamed by the use of Docker and Kubernetes. Before we dive into the course content, I would like to introduce myself. Currently, I work as a senior curriculum developer at Confluent after coming from a similar position at Docker. I am responsible for the curriculum and the creation of all content in the area of real-time stream processing that our trainers teach worldwide. I have a PhD in physics. I have more than 25 years of experience as an independent consultant, developer, architect, leader, trainer, mentor, and content developer. And I am a Docker captain, a certified Docker associate, and an ASP insider. When not working, I enjoy time with my wonderful wife Veronica, cooking and hiking in the mountains, and with my children. You can follow me on LinkedIn. We will kick off things with Section 1. In this first section, you will learn how to Dockerize an existing distributed application. In Section 2, we will address one of the most difficult topics surfacing in each distributed application, namely persistent state. Creating stateless services is easy, but dealing with stateful services is hard. In this section, we will learn why. The third section will show you how to secure your distributed application by building secure and trusted Docker images, how to deal with sensitive data by using Docker or Kubernetes secrets, and finally it shows you techniques how to use secrets in development. The fourth section will walk you through building resilient services that can cope with failure or recover quickly from own failures. Our application also needs to be able to quickly respond on demand, and thus individual services need to be able to quickly scale up and down. Finally, the rapidly changing world requires that our services need to be updated frequently to address the new and changing business needs. This section shows in detail how all the points mentioned can be achieved. In our fifth and final section, we address the fact that our application will have to be deployed to production eventually. In today's rapidly changing world, this has to happen rather sooner than later. In this section, we will learn about the necessary steps needed for a successful deployment using Kubernetes as orchestrator. Now let's talk about the bit for whom this video course has been developed. Are you an experienced DevOps or Docker engineer and want to use Docker to solve problems you run into with your distributed applications? Do you want to keep track of all application components, orchestrate and administrate them in a consistent and straightforward way? If you can answer all or part of this with a sound yes, then you've come to the right place. To follow this video course, you need access to a developer laptop or workstation. It can be a Mac OS X, Microsoft Windows 10 Professional, or a Linux-based development environment. It is expected that you have root access on this workstation. If you're using Mac or Windows-based environment, then please install the newest version of Docker for desktop. If you're working on a Linux, such as Ubuntu, please install the newest version of Docker CE for Linux. You also need a code editor such as Visual Studio Code, Sublime, VI, or any of the popular IDEs such as Visual Studio or IntelliJ. Furthermore, we recommend the use of a terminal such as iTerm2 on Mac or PowerShell on Windows. Last but not least, you need internet access to be able to download all the required Docker images, as well as some libraries and tools typically needed during the development of containerized distributed applications. To get most out of this course, you should have a working knowledge of Docker and some basic understanding of an orchestration framework such as Kubernetes or Mesosphere. You should also be quite familiar with the command line and some basic shell scripting. Furthermore, it would be helpful if you have been coding professionally with at least one modern programming language such as Java, .NET C#, Python or JavaScript. However, all these prerequisites are completely meaningless if one thing is lacking: your enthusiasm and passion to learn something new.